TikTok is full of beauty hacks, so I gathered some of the most hyped hacks to test out for myself. The first hack is using a makeup sponge to stamp on a super easy rainbow eyeshadow look. I am terrible at applying eyeshadow, so maybe this will make the process easier and hopefully a little faster. So we're gonna work from the outer corner in, and we're gonna start with purple. Ooh. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take a Q-tip and some micellar water and just clean it up and create a sort of wing shape. Now I'm gonna take my black eyeliner and just outline the shape that I made. I wouldn't say this hack was super successful for me, but I honestly think the biggest problem with it was the eyeliner, and that's not even really part of the hack to me. The hack is using the sponge to apply the eyeshadow, and that actually worked pretty well. I felt like it gave you really good color payoff. It does get a bunch of shadow everywhere, but I think that's when your pinching method has to come in handy. You gotta make it like really small at the top, like that. Even though the eyeliner part was apparently a little too advanced for me, I think I would definitely use a sponge to stamp on eyeshadow again. The next hack is applying press-on nails with gel glue to make them last longer. So instead of using a regular nail glue, I'm using a gel which you cure with a UV lamp. Using the gel glue is definitely gonna make this a lengthy process, but if it makes the press-ons last longer, I really don't mind. My press-ons pop off after a few days usually, I would say 4 to 5 days. So to start, I'm gonna apply a base gel to all my nails and cure for 90 seconds. Going one nail at a time, I'm gonna apply a thin layer of gel glue on my actual nail and also put some inside of the press-on. Working from the cuticle forward, I'm applying the press-on with even, consistent pressure to avoid any air bubbles and flash curing that for 15 seconds while still applying pressure. After applying each nail, I'm curing all of them for 90 seconds. I'm gonna finish it off with a thin layer of gel top coat and cure that for 90 seconds.
I feel like I never know how much glue is the right amount of glue. Like I just keep adding too much, but then when I don't add too much, I add too little and the nail just comes off. You definitely have to do this process more than once, I feel like, to get comfortable with all the products and steps that you have to go through, but once you do get it, I think the nails feel really good.
It's been almost 2 weeks and these press-ons are still going strong. I cannot believe I've never tried this hack before. It's so good. Again, it does take longer than just using regular nail glue, but I think it's so worth it to use the gel glue. The last hack is using food coloring to create a DIY lip stain. So you basically make this beautiful, long-lasting stain for just a few bucks, and you can technically mix up whatever color you want. I just realized that I accidentally bought the powder version of food coloring and not the little liquidy drip drop kind. I think it should still work exactly the same. I just have to check the measurements. I want to make something pinky, like leaning towards pink, maybe a little orange, something in that area. So I'm gonna add some water now to make it a liquidy consistency. Ooh, is that what it's gonna look like on my lips? It feels like nothing is coming off. And it looks way more pigmented the more I layered it, so now it does look like I'm wearing lipstick. It doesn't look as natural, but I'm gonna try to wipe off the excess and see if it looks a little better once this sets for a second. I definitely like it a lot better now that I rubbed some of the bright pink away. It looks a lot more natural and subtle. It's nice to know though that with this hack you can kind of build your own pigmentation. If you want a brighter color, just add more. If you want a more subtle color, just rub some away, and it works really, really nicely. I definitely would add gloss on top of this. I think I'm going to, but I just wanted to see. No transfer. So I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the day and then check in with you guys later to show you how the color has held up. The stain has definitely faded, but I can still see it, which is good. My lips feel a bit drier than normal, which I don't love, but I feel like the food coloring is a pretty good option if you want a long-lasting lip stain.